Hello, it's Damon, the Global Gardener at the Snug Harbor Cultural Center and Botanic Garden. It's been here a long time. It's got some nice paths. Many of the gardens have been recently put in. As recent as 2008 was the perennial garden. There's a Chinese scholar garden that was put in 1999. They finished it. They built a nice lots of bamboo, but a nice, it's not a gazebo if it's Chinese, right? I don't know what the term would be, but here is that's the South Meadow on the other side of that forest. Here's some cherry trees that are probably lovely in cherry blooming season. Right now it's September 12th. There's been a lot of September 11th things going on. Now, this is the perennial healing garden, they call it. You can see some hibiscus there and some nice benches. There's a fountain down there. It's kind of coming on fall here in September in New York. So on Staten Island is where the Snug Harbor Botanic Garden is located. It's the southern island of New York. There are probably hundreds of islands, but kind of 50-something main islands of New York. We don't really think of New York as islands, but it is. Healing garden perennial beds. Little gentle breeze. There's a nice placard, some stonework. Here's the placard about the architect Michael Brown with an E, and Gabriella Keller. This was built in 2008, and that's where there's a fountain just on the other side of this. It's not functioning right now, and then there's that other circular one down there. I don't know if you can see it there. I'm pointing to it. So I don't know, not too exciting. It's like a bunch of hostas. I was kind of like, oh, and then there's not really any placards, but it's a really wonderful walk. It's a slightly cool day. Here's another map of the various gardens. I mostly wanted to see the rose gardens at the beginning, where I came in on the other side over here. We went to the Chinese Scholars Garden. You have to pay an admission to get in there, and I didn't see any. I think it's not open at the moment. It's really early on Sunday morning. And let's see, the Wetlands Garden is further down past there. I wanted to go, this is a secret garden. This is called Connie, what's her name? Connie somebody's secret garden. Connie Gretz, G-R-E-T-Z, Gretz. These nice cobbled walkway. There's a lot of these sort of old world cobbles left in New York, which was originally New Amsterdam. Nice stone bench. This is I guess this one's closed too. I like this castle-y deal. And then I don't know if you can see yet where it says right on the front here, Connie Gretz Secret Garden. Maybe it's the Garden of No Regrets, but you can see the doors. It's closed anyway. Oh yeah, there now I can see where it's locked. Don't let a closed door fool you. Circular stones. And landscape architect Bradford Green with an E. I guess Brown with an E and Green with an E that's how you have to be if you're an architect, I suppose. Zion and Breen, B-R-E-E-N Associates, built in 2000. And right now it's 2021. The Enchanted Secret Garden was envisioned by Mr. Randy Gretz to honor his late wife Connie. Oh, so Connie doesn't even know that she has a garden, maybe. Or maybe she does. Maybe she's circulating about. But thanks to her husband Randy Gretz, we can enjoy this locked garden. What is that called? The rook in chess. It looks just like a rook. Today, families are invited to explore the maze, and oh, there's a maze in there. Oh wait, there's a open there's a gate to the side that's open. We'll check it out. Enjoy occasional puppet show. From the top of the castle, parents can watch over their children and guide them through the hedge maze. At the core of the garden, one can find a tangled gathering of boxwoods entangling the garden's effect. Enhancing. Yeah, entangling. Did you know the garden is modeled after the classic novel The Secret Garden by Francis Burnett? A predominant theme in the novel is the garden as a force that fosters health and imagination. Health and imagination. Imagine that in a garden. I'm going through this open gate near the, I should probably show you where I'm going. So there's like the big tower, and then there's this like wall, and then another tower that's also boarded up, and then there's this hole in the gate where the path goes right through. Probably to another garden. I doubt that there's access to the hedge maze. I can definitely see the hedge. It is a taxus or U. I'm going to look over the wall. I wonder if I can turn the camera around. No, I can't do that while I'm with you. And I can't quite manage to show over the wall. Oh, it's a bricked in area. Climbing the wall. I'll show you the bricked area. I don't know if you can see. That's the castle tower. The bricked area. Another castle. Okay. Well, big secret. The secret's being well kept, Randy and Connie. No regrets. Leaving a garden behind with no regrets. Wonder if she's buried in there. That'd be weird. Or not weird, I don't know. There's like back here where all the ticks live in the grass. I guess they do events. There's a bunch of tents and things. The tents of no regrets. It's very intensive. Okay, whatever. Alright, so that's it for these two gardens. We will pick it up again when I find a new sense of garden. Although there were actually some yeah. Oh no, not these ones. These cornus, these dogwoods. This is a dogwood. There's this, I should have looked it up. I forget now the differences, but dogwood. Fruits. There's like Cornus Florida, and then Cornus moss, and some others that here I still like the circular cobbles and Connie's secret garden with the turret. Looks like it has a light at the top. So the different cornus, these are kind of cool too. So it's a butterfly on a stand, and it's flash flashing because it's got solar powered LEDs to light up the butterflies at night. Trying to remember where I saw these. Maybe they're at the beginning. The cornus fruits. They're like taste like a tropical fruit, and they're quite delicious. And there was a bunch of them. Here comes a golf cart. But I think that was more at the beginning. So, oh no, they're right here. Haha. I'm gonna let the golf cart pass. Good morning. There's a dude. They're asking if it's a lychee tree. Which, no. Lychees are definitely tropical. As far as I know, actually. I only ever see them in like Indonesia and stuff. So he left, but this is back in the healing perennial garden. And that's the problem, my gripe with this garden is that it doesn't have enough signs to tell you what things are. But I'm telling you that this is a dogwood cherry. Bloop. Oh, and you know it's got color on it, so it's gonna have some deliciousness to it. Oh, see, there's the inside. The skin's not too good. It's kind of bumpy like a lizard, but the inside, yeah, yeah, yep. Not lychee, but what would you say? Not strawberry. Very fruity. Very delicious. Not super sweet. Oh, yeah, the skin's sour. Oh, look at that. Millet from probably some bird feed. Oh, and now there's people coming by, so I don't want to tune them into my stash here, but it's next to another dogwood cornice that also doesn't have a tag or plant marker of any kind, which when I go to a botanical garden, that's really what I expect, is that they're going to label the plants, and so that everybody knows what they are, because it's sort of it's a botanical garden. It's the point, is having different points of botany among the world. As a, I don't know, I suppose I'm always interested in and want to know the education of it, but here, so this thing's pretty freaking loaded here with yummies. And they're not too, they're better when they're soft. These aren't too soft. I have seeds. I'll clean it off a little bit. Oh, well, as good as it gets. Seeds. Anyway, thanks for joining me and enjoying these fruits. Wow, that's good. And I will pick you up in the next video. See you there.